It's Tuesday, June 18th, 2024, and the Boston Celtics are finally world champions. And shout out to them for being able to get it done in Game 5. Shout out to Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Brad Stevens, that whole staff. Al Horford picking up his first ring after so many years. I'm happy to see them win it. This is the free three as NBA season has wrapped up, but we do have baseball on the way, so let's get into these winners for today. What's up, guys? It's your boy Noble Living, back with another DYF Bets video where I'm bringing out my favorite picks in the plays of the day as we just try to get to the bag to make that money. And yesterday, we didn't really make money here on the channel because we were kind of backing the Mavericks in a way. Not really. I did think the Celtics were going to win, and again, shout out to them for getting it done. I just think that the Mavericks were going to go down like that, right? And that's tough to see. Like, Kyrie, I'm not a superstitious guy. Okay, maybe I am a little bit, right? But like, stepping on the logo and what? He's 0-16 since then. And I mean, the performances have been terrible at TD Garden for him. And then Luka, I mean, he showed us one game, right? So it was tough to see that yesterday. It was tough to see that yesterday because the Mavericks got some good looks in the first quarter. The role players just didn't hit shots. It just wasn't enough to get it done. That's why we ended up losing yesterday on the day. 0-4 yesterday, which was really tough to see. But again, shout out to the Boston Celtics for being able to get it done. That young dynasty there, I can't really call them a dynasty yet, but like, they've been competitive over the last few years, and it's good to see them kind of get over the hump. It was a bad, rough end to the NBA season, in all honesty. We ended up finishing up the NBA season at 52%, 125, 117, and 1 here on the channel after going 0-4 yesterday. Full recap real quick. Luka's points, first quarter, we missed. Mavs first quarter team total, we missed. Tatum three-pointers made, we missed. Those are the 3 NBA plays. We also missed our pitching baseball play. And that's frustrating because I literally just said in the day before or the show about how I should have just taken the team on the first 5. And instead I took the pitching outs. I think I said that was Luis Gil, and we lost. Well, guess what? Same thing happened yesterday. Cardinals won the first 5. Garrett ends up pitching 6 innings. So we end up losing. So I got to learn from my lesson there. So won't make that mistake again. 0-4 yesterday, like I mentioned. 52% to finish off the NBA season. So, like, we would have lost just a little bit on the juice, which is frustrating because back on June the 12th, we were about 124 and 106. So I was like 54%. So we were in the black, not by too much. Playoffs ate a lot into our profit margin, in all honesty. We got hot there for a little bit, but it happens. So we do have a baseball full summer here, and I will sprinkle in some other sports in there. WNBA, tennis, we got the Euros going on in soccer, so I might add some plays in there when we come down to the knockout stages, something like that. So we will switch it up, but it is going to be a baseball heavy show here on the channel for the next little bit. It was a great NBA season. I hope you guys made a lot of money. I appreciate all the love and support that you guys are showing throughout the channel. Really my biggest goal right now, and if you want to subscribe to the channel to see how we complete this goal, which is just to be more consistent. Some days I'm going 0 for 4, some days I go 4-0, right? And that's really frustrating for the bankroll when you see such a great win and a great loss. So if you've been tailing a lot of the plays, I do apologize for that volatility from the standpoint of like great winners and really bad losses. And for what I'm really looking for is more consistency. 3-0 days, 2-1 days obviously would be what I'm looking for, but I'm trying to minimize as many full fade cards as possible. You know, at least it shows you guys that we're on the track where it's either we're getting them all the way right or we're getting all the way wrong. So you can kind of take that into consideration when you're thinking about how the bets plan out, right? At night, where if you take some bets in the 7 o'clock slot and those lose, then maybe the 9 o'clock bet will lose too, right? I mean, that's just something I think about. Overall, it's been a great season thus far, but it was a great NBA season. Tough playoffs. I don't think it was that exciting in all honesty, but you know, it happens, one of those things. But done with my rant for the day. Let's dive into these MLB winners. We'll go real quick on them. Not too many crazy sell jobs. It's just really these games are just sticking out to me, and I think that we should be able to cash in on these winners today. So let's get into it. For my first best bet of the day, let us go to the Padres-Phillies matchup, and I really like this matchup as Michael King is on the mound for the Padres, Aaron Nola is on the mound for the Phillies. We know Aaron Nola is one of those guys in this rotation who can give you some stellar pitching, but he is also another guy in the rotation who messes up at times, and when he's bad, he's really bad. We saw that literally in the last start against the Boston Red Sox on the road, though, but 3 1/3 innings, 11 hits, 8 earned runs given up to go with a home run. So that's sometimes what you can see from Aaron Nola. Nola. And I just think that the Padres right now, and the way that Michael King has been pitching, is the better play. So I'm going to isolate this to the first 5 on the run line, though. So we're going to take that half a run insurance for the tie, but I'll also take the money line at plus cheeky. So that's really what I'm going to go. Minus 130 on the first 5 run line, plus half the run. So if we tie, we get the win. But also I'm going to lay the money line here as well, because I just really like the form that Michael King has been in. 5-4 in the year, 3.58 ERA. He's coming off a start against the A's where he went 5 innings, 12 strikeouts, and only 2 runs given up. But that's also coming off of a start against the Diamondbacks where he went another 5 innings of shutout baseball, and then his 2 starts before that against the Royals and the Marlins, only 2 runs given up combined over 12 innings in those 2 starts. So if you can see the form that Michael King has been in, really 4 combined earned runs over the last 4 starts, that's what we really like to see. The Padres are 3-1 in those starts as well. Only loss coming to the Royals, and that was just because the Royals have a really hot offense right now. And this is the Phillies offense that can get hot. Like, keep in mind, they're one of the top 5 in baseball in terms of runs per game. But what I can see from Aaron Nola is his home road splits is not that big of a difference. 3.44 ERA at home, 21 runs given up to go with 8 home runs over just shy of 50 innings. So that's kind of a little bit concerning that he can give up the long balls. Has literally given up 5 combined home runs over the last 5 games. So that's just something to keep in mind, because this is a Padres lineup with Tatis hitting really well, Araz hitting really well. Machado is obviously somebody who can always turn it on any time. I like the form that Michael King has been in. I'm isolating this to the first 5. I like the Padres here to win the full game, but we're just going to go first 5 money line, first 5 run line here as our first best bet of the day. Now, our second best bet of the day is going to be with the Cincinnati Reds, and they're going to take on the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Nick Lodolo day. I like Nick Lodolo. He's a guy that we've taken several times here on the channel, and it's been successful for us. So we're going to run him back today. Reds on the money line, minus 125 odds. Now, Nick Lodolo has a 2.93 ERA to go with a 7-2 record. Like I mentioned, this is a guy who's been absolutely dialed. He has the strikeout, 65 Ks, including 6 strikeouts in his last game against Guardians, where he went 6 innings, 7 hits, and 2 earned runs. And then his start before that against the Cubs, 6 innings, only 1 earned run given up with another 7 strikeouts. So that's really what you like to see. Reds are 4-0 in his last 4 starts and winners of 5 of the last 6 when he started. And this is just a Reds team that really needs to get it together. They've lost 3 straight games, and this is a good opportunity for them to pick up a win against a Pirates team that's really not that strong offensively, and they're sending Bailey Falter to the mound, and Bailey Falter has struggled at times. 3.86 ERA. He's coming off back-to-back starts where he gave up 3 earned runs and 8 hits to the Cardinals. The Pirates lost that game. And then 5 earned runs and 8 hits and only 4 innings to the Dodgers. The Pirates lost that game. And if you look at his starts before that, the Pirates have lost 4 of his last 5 games. So in all honesty, this is just not really confident that the Pirates will give him the run support that he needs. Nick Lodolo is a great pitcher here, and I like the situational spot for the Reds, having dropped a few games in a row, that I think this is a good bounce back spot for them to pick up a very big road win in the division as well. So I like the Reds to get it done. And this is a Reds team that is 16-19 on the road, and the Pirates only 17-17 at home. So it's not that big of a difference here. Give me the Reds here on the money line as the second pick of the day. Third and final best bet of the day is going to be the Red Sox on the money line, and that's minus 115 odds. Now, I really like the Red Sox here. Why? Because Tanner Houck is on the mound, 2.08 ERA, and then Chris Bassett's on the mound for the Blue Jays, 3.56 ERA, and that's a little bit concerning for me because Chris Bassett is the guy that you can see pitches really well at times, like he did in his last start against the Brewers where he went 5 innings of no run ball, but we've also seen him get banged up at times where he gave up 3 earned runs to the Pirates over 5 innings to go with 8 hits, and he did that 2 starts ago. Chris Bassett is in excellent form right now, but he does look a little bit different on the road than he does at home. And then this is a Red Sox offense that is number 1 over the past 30 days in batting average. So for me, this is just a Red Sox offense that I just can't even pass up on right now. They're scoring a ton of runs. They scored 7 runs yesterday against this Blue Jays team. And this is a Jays team that has picked it up offensively, but keep in mind, they're still bottom 15 in the league in terms of power, in terms of average, in terms of OPS. So they just haven't gotten it all the way together just yet, even though they are doing much better than what they did to start the season, but they just haven't fully turned it around just yet. I like this Red Sox offense here. I am going to go with the full game money line here. I do like their bullpen a little bit better in this matchup as well. Give me the Red Sox at home as our final pick of the day. Well, that's it for me today, my friends. Wanted to switch it up a little bit because we've been going a lot very heavily on player props. So let's just see how the sides are going to go for us here on the channel. We'll just go 3 best bets, 3 winners. Reds on the money line, Red Sox on the money line, and then we're also going to go with the Padres on the first 5 run line, get that half run insurance, and then also sprinkle a little bit on the money line there as well. For more picks and plays and nerfies of the day and other picks that I'm going to be adding throughout the day, Discord group has that for you guys. Appreciate y'all, all the love and support that you show. Let's have a day. Let's get to that money, and we'll rebound here on the channel, and it starts with baseball today. Let's get after it today, my friends, and let's get to that cheddar. Later, gang.